SEO can kind of feel like a dark art, but it's something you've got to consider when designing your website and building your content. To give you some context, on any given day, people conduct more than 3.8 billion searches, and that's just on Google. That's not even including the other ones. You know, the other search engines, Bing, Yahoo, 9MSN, I don't know any other ones. But we've got to think of Google as a concierge for content. Google's job is to find an answer for the user's question. You're more likely to show up on the first page of Google if your content provides an answer to the user's questions in their words. So today, I'm going to give you 4 do-it-yourself ways to optimize your website for SEO so that you get more customers looking at your business. The first thing you need to do is keyword research. Keywords tell us what topics your customer care about. You need to research and analyze search terms that people enter into Google so that you can create content that addresses and references these keywords. Know what your customer are typing into Google, and if you're not sure, ask them. There are also some great keyword research tools like SEMrush or Ubersuggest that you can use to find out more about your keywords. Second thing you want to do is create high quality, relevant content. Once you know your keywords, you can begin creating content on those topics. This means creating blog posts that answer the common questions of your customer. For instance, if you're a hairdresser, you might create a blog post, how to blow dry your hair without it getting frizzy. You want to use the customer's language in these blog post titles so that you're more likely to show up in these searches. The third thing you want to do is audit and optimize your website. You want to run your website through an SEO report like SEMrush or Ubersuggest to get feedback on what you can do to improve. Another thing to know is that you want your website to load in 3 seconds. So to do this, you want to make sure you compress your images. Another thing that an SEO report will give you is context on if you've got any broken links or if anything else needs fixing. So it's great to do. It's a great habit to get into to do that regularly. The final thing to consider, you want to design for mobile first. This is crazy, but Google is more interested in your mobile site than your desktop site. They're actually looking at your mobile site to determine your SEO ranking, which means you need to prioritize mobile in your design. So often, we design websites for desktop and then kind of hope for the best with mobile. But we need to remember that mobile is your main traffic source, and we should be designing for that first. These are just a few practical ways to get your business found on Google. I hope that you found these tips handy, and I hope that as you experiment more in the SEO space, you can get some really great results and start optimizing your website regularly so that you stay top of mind for your customers as they search in Google. Go get them.